First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Got a little rest. I'm back up again and recharged. We're going to be doing these demonstrations back and forth. I like doing these demonstrations. This shows you exactly how amazing our technology is when it comes to ambient light projection. Also shows you that our technology is fully compatible with ultra short throw projectors, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. On top of that, it shows that contrast is everything. There's no way in the world I would be able to display the stars on my ceiling and on the screen if the screens weren't black. They have that capability to pull that amazing contrast level. As I said before, that gray screen paint mixes, gray screen paints, gray projector screens, especially if they don't have our technology, cannot do this. And like I said, we put this up as a challenge yesterday. Challenge was never met, as I knew it was going to happen either way. It's not going to be met. So we're going to keep doing these every day. We're going to keep doing these to show you that what you're missing from your gray projection screen. Now, people are going to say, well, Ken, you have a silver screen. Yes, we do have one. We'll be displaying this one today and a couple other ones like this, showing you contrast levels only compared to gunmetal screens. Show you that with our technology, even with our silver screens, we can produce a contrast level where other gray screen paint mixes will not do this due to the fact that they will cancel at the opportunity of doing so. So, at the end of the day, we're going to leave this bottom blank at the bottom. So if you feel that your gray screen paint mix can do the same demonstration we're displaying here, feel free to post it below. If you're a company and you feel that your great products or gray screens can do the same thing, please post below. So this is a challenge we're going to be pressing over and over and over again for quite some time. For all those gray screen paint mixes out there that claim to be able to pull contrast levels, this is your challenge right here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Meters must be present, and your meters have to go over 300 lux in the environment. There's no 220s in here. All 300 lux. They're about 3 to 4, about 4. Yeah, you got about 400. We'll do 300 and up. That'll be the minimum. It'll be 3. And yeah. So let's see what happens. So far we put this challenge out yesterday, and of course it was never met, as always. Now, as I said before, contrast is everything. And without contrast, you would not be able to display this pretty array of stars across my screen. It wouldn't display here. Your screen would completely wash out. The reason why I choose to start for demonstration, because it's one of the hardest ones. And I told you before, anytime when someone's trying to say, hey, look, I can do the same thing. I can produce the exact same image in a fully lit environment. Well, the problem is they would choose color demonstrations only. Any gray screen can do color. In fact, our screens can do colors all day long, white levels all day long, not a problem. Just did a demonstration a few minutes ago upstairs with a motorized projection screen on Gamer Paint, which is very dark, and did a demonstration on an 8x10 in a fully lit environment displaying bright, beautiful colors with no problem whatsoever. But the problem you have with gray screens is they can't produce the contrast levels. So I say, if you're going to challenge black technology, well, you should be able to produce like black technology. So let's see those contrast levels. I'm going to set this right here for right now. Back it up a little bit so that we can get the entire room and you can get the screen at the same time. Now, if you're not seeing demonstrations like this on their channel, then it just goes to tell you that no, they cannot produce contrast levels on any level whatsoever. Now, doing demonstrations in the dark, that does not work. As I said before, doing contrast demonstrations in the dark is a complete fail, because in the dark, the contrast levels have an easier way of being able to produce their shades of gray, not black, shades of gray. Even with the technology we have over here that's not black, they produce a heavier and darker shade of gray, almost near black, but not quite black. The only screens that can produce a black level is a Phoenix Original, or that Phoenix Professional we have in the next room. They produce 100% black levels. But even next to a gamer, a gray screen can't produce. So there's no point in you going out and spending that money for a projector that has that 10,000 to 1 or 20,000 to 1 or 50,000 to 1 or even 1,000,000 to 1, because you'll never see it. You will never ever see that contrast level. It doesn't exist on your projector. Pretty much you're kind of like paying the man for half of your projector, and that's what you're getting back. Let's go move around a bit in the environment, bumping over my cat toys. But like I said, gray screens will cancel out to be faced with one of these challenges. We prefer to cancel out for one of these challenges. They cancel out on black levels. They just can't seem to pull their contrast levels. What's the point of buying a projection screen when you can't see contrast? When you're going to have to be in the dark. The only way you're going to be able to pick up a decent contrast level, you're going to have to sit in the dark, which means you're going to have to change your beautiful living room or your dining room or however way you got where you got your screen at, your lounge, your company's setup. Anywhere you have that screen or where you have that area well lit is going to have to adjust to that screen. And as for you certified screens out there, well, I don't consider a screen to be ambient light rejection if it has to be used in an ambient light controlled environment. To me, that is a complete fail. I don't even know how that even works. Well, it's ambient light rejection, but you have to use it in an ambient light controlled environment. I've watched y'all demonstrations. Y'all avoid light as much as possible, where I can sit here with a light in the center of my screen, this is my screen, painted on my ceiling, right in the center, and I can display an image. I don't know what the whole thing is about that ceiling to floor rejection technology is if your blinds are constantly closed all the time. So this is our challenge to gray screens. In a year's time, your technology will be obsoleted. No one will even think about you. I guarantee you. Because if customers want the best product that they can get their hands on, they want everything from their projector and more. The last thing you want to do is buy a projector and get only 50% of it. These projectors I have sitting on my floor are old, outdated projectors. Factory refurbished, when it's actually used, got them off eBay for next to nothing, and I can produce a contrast level better than a P2 projector with 1,000,000 to 1 contrast level. Let's do some demonstrations over this. Now we did contrast demonstrations only, just to show you what you're missing. We did Bane, we did a little bit of nighttime, we did the Tron and all that cool stuff. So let's get a couple more. Let's do Sony 4K demonstration. Sony 4K demonstration. If you're not seeing demonstrations like this, I don't know what you're wasting your money on. I don't know what you're wasting your money on. If you're not seeing demonstrations like this. Let's see which one we want up here. I want that. We can do that one right there, but that'd be too easy. Between white levels on that one. Sony 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's see what we got over there. There we go. Boom. And this is a particular demonstration that was done in the dark. Literally in the dark. The background is supposed to be black at all times. All my videos should be loaded up pretty soon. I should be able to go down. So I'm going to get ready to set up for the other demonstration. That's how it's supposed to be displayed. Ooh, a new good demonstration, Keystone. That demonstration, they got a night sky demonstration on there. It's absolutely sick. Let's go to that one. I'll come out of here real quick, and we're going to go over to. Oh yeah, we can definitely pick up white levels. I say we can go white levels all day, all day. So if I can display white levels on my screen, bright, beautiful colors, I don't know why you can't display contrast levels. Let's go with over here. We're gonna come out of this one. Let's go over to bum, 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 bum. Interesting how you can see a menu upside down. Yeah, commercial.
I can help you if you want to take. Nice.
There you go. Bring it back. Do it again. Commercial there. Voila. This is what you call true ambient light rejection technology. You don't have to be trapped in the dark. We don't have to have expensive projectors. We don't have to calibrate. None of that nonsense. What cheap, untested, canceled gray screen paint mixers can't do. Well, they must fake their demonstrations because they cannot produce real. That's why we don't consider the screen paint to be real. It's to be fake. Only time you're going to see demonstrations like this is from us. Now, they'll try to mimic and try to do the same demonstration, but they never quite complete what we do over here. They will skip out certain things like contrast levels, colored pattern test demonstrations, certified screen test demonstrations, distance throw demonstrations. Mind you, we can do a distance throw on any one of these screens at 22 feet back with 4 certified screens, and we can do a color level, showing which screens produce the brighter and better colors, even at 1,000 lumens at 22 feet. They cancel out on challenges. They cancel out on test demonstrations. They cancel out on reviews. Now, anytime a product is going to cancel out to be reviewed, clearly shows that the product is only comfortable in its own environment. Look how beautiful that looks. From now on, we should call it cancel mixes. Now, as I said before, we have no interest in bringing the product over here due to the fact that if a person is going to fight that hard to cancel a product 5 to 6 times in a row, clearly shows it'd be a waste of our time to bring it over here because it would just fail. Let's go over to, let's see, let's see what else we got over here we can play around with. I keep forgetting we got night skies. Definitely got to do that one. Right over there.
What if you could go into the past, back before the fishing line was cast, to see if it...
Now I can make this a challenge right now, right here. I can make this a challenge. What would be the point? It'll get canceled out. It'll never get done. And that's for certified and hobbyists. So at the end of the day, where's your contrast? As I said before, any screen can produce a bright, beautiful color. Where's your contrast? That black technology right there can produce a white level. Where's your contrast? So we'll give another Starfield challenge today again. For untested cancel mixes, we would like to see your contrast levels displayed. Let me go get the meter so we can bring up exactly how much light we're going to have in the environment. Let's put you guys over here. Better. If we have to ask these questions and we're not even paying for it, I think you should be asking these questions if you are paying for it. Isn't that a nice angle? It's got bam, 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 bam. Wait a second. Now, like I said, we have products over here of other great screen mixes, and we have products over here of certified screens. I can lay them against this technology, but we all know what the outcome is going to be. They're not going to pick up. That's why we're giving them the chance to prove that their technology actually works. Let's see a Starfield demonstration, a contrast demonstration, fully lit environment, matching a 100% black screen. Chances are they're probably just going to cancel out. Tomorrow I think we're going to do a demonstration saying, if you have a gray screen, will it cancel out? Why buy cancel screen paint mixes? If you're going to compare yourself to being next to black technology, you have to be able to prove that you're basically worthy of black technology. I think tomorrow I'm going to put my black screen here, put a projector here, and we'll put one there and do it on the floor all at the same time in a fully lit environment. outer space screensavers. Outer space screensavers. I'm gonna let that play while I get tidied up in here a little bit. Guys can watch outer space from my ceiling or from the wall. It's up to you. That is going to be converted tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Probably on Saturday would be the best. No, Saturday ship out date. Probably Monday. This is going to be all plastic up because these are acoustic screens. They have to be sprayed on. And that screen is 148 inches. There's no way in the world that thing is fitting down my basement. So I literally had to spray the screen right here in the house. Good thing that the application only takes about a couple minutes. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. We don't show you those demonstrations. We never show you spraying an acoustic screen. Oh, well. Well, this screen will be done. This is going to be converted to a 19. Yeah, we're going to show this. Too much light hits the top of my screen. My screen's about a couple inches away from the ceiling. So that means that light from that ceiling is making contact with that screen right from the top all the way down to the bottom. And right from the center, all that ambient light that's pushing around that screen, that black screen is absorbing it in. Now, if that screen was gray up there, you would have all this white light pushing off from side to side, and that image would be completely washed out. And that's why another thing why gray screens and screen mixes are a bad idea for visual applications, special effects. Because any kind of lighting you have in the environment, stage lighting, any of that stuff, it's going to reflect off that surface. Your meter is going to have to jump a minimum of 300. See it coming over the top? Rising this way, coming back down this way. You can't do this demonstration. The product, if you're not seeing these kind of demonstrations from the bottom line, it's not worth buying the product. If they're not producing what we're doing over here, it's not worth your time. That projector in the middle over there is definitely not a P2. Yeah, it's like a star. You know, like a big star in the middle of all these stars. Let's come over this way. Let's back it up a little bit. And all the way back here. Notice you can see the stars on the ceiling right there. Let's take over here. Let's lean our projector camera all the way over. We can pick up the screen on a 190-degree viewing angle. And probably more than about 14 feet from my screen, I can pick that screen up on an angle. You can even pick up an angle on the ceiling. So we're going to come back in. We're going to replay the same demonstration. We're going to put it down as another challenge. For the untested, canceled screen paint mixes out there. Match the better demonstration or better. And even so, I said that no, we're not going to do any more testing on this product. There's no point. It's a waste of my time. When I sat there and did that demonstration against that black professional, I was like, why am I wasting my time? The screen is not going to pick up. It's not going to pull color. It's not going to do what it's supposed to do. And that Phoenix can pull a higher white level just as equal to that gray screen paint. What's the point of wasting my time? What's the waste of my time of coming doing demonstration after demonstration on a product that cancels out every single time and does not work? Why am I wasting my time on this? We'll just give them challenges and see if they complete them. That way I don't have to waste my time. It takes me about a couple minutes to come down here, do a challenge, that's it, done, finished. It takes forever for me to do a demonstration where I have to take their screen, do red, blue, green, red, white levels, contrast levels, back and forth, back and forth. That's too much time. Come out of space for a minute. Let's go over to Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:56 a.m.
7:56.
Enjoy the sunshine, Kenneth.
And it's sunshine outside. Yes, I'm enjoying the sunshine. I'm enjoying it like quite well. Look how much light we have pushing through the environment. We're up at 7 o'clock, and I'm watching outer space from my ceiling to my screen. And most people, when they set up their projector setups, are worried about their light and their environment. That's what you're worried about. You're worried about the window light. You're worrying about the everyday light you have in your environment. That's what you're worried about. Meanwhile, our screen is sitting up on the ceiling with the light being displayed on the ceiling and being displayed on the screen at the same time. Look at the distance through the projectors. That's an ultra short throw projector. That's not even sitting right up on top of my screen. That projector is only designed to do a screen size of 100 inches. My screen is 148. So just showing you that, you know, when you have those projectors out there like the WeMax and the Valve projectors that promise you a 150-inch screen, you can get a 150-inch screen off our technology because, keep in mind, our screens don't deteriorate, which you're watching right now. You want to go into the ocean? Let's go into the ocean. Tropical 4K fish. Tropical 4K fish. Bring this one back. Let's bring this one back. Let's play. So I can turn my living room into a tropical fish. So this projector stays on sometimes. I keep both of them on sometimes. This one sits in eco mode too. That's in eco mode right now. The one over top is in eco mode right now too. So both of the projectors sit in eco mode. And I just leave this room playing while I let this projector rest, because this projector is about to get a new lamp in it. The Christie 505 is getting a new lamp tomorrow, because I've been burning that one all day. And I'll just walk back and forth through here all day, from 8 o'clock in the morning all the way until 8 o'clock at night, and this screen will stay on. I can have the lights on here all day. Can you imagine having this at your restaurant? Guests will come in and look up and go, "Whoa, look at that." Kids will look at it, be amazed by it. You can do the same technology, you can blast it on glass. With that invisible technology, and push the sun through it in a projector through it at the same time and still produce an image. Let's back up a little bit. That way you can see the whole full effect. Or let's go over here. Let's go over in here. There we go. Tron 4K demonstration. Tron 4K demonstration. Let's see. We can go with, which one we want to go with here? I want to do something different on this one. Tron demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Do that one and that one. Boom! I love doing this demonstration. Yep, we got a commercial on top, so we're going to have to bring this one down and hold it, and let this one click. We're doing both at the same time. All right, bring this one back, and hit them both at the same time. Is that cool or what? So you watch a movie at 7 o'clock, the ceiling light right in the center of your screen. Why, actually hits the other screen at the same time. See? What great technology can't do. Especially an untested mix. It has a reputation of canceling out. And now you know why they cancel. They don't want to come here and do you have any idea how hard those screens would fail over here? They don't want to come over here. You see the vigorous testing we put our technology through? Matrix. Matrix. There's no way in the world they want to come over here. The screens would fail horribly. It wouldn't be to make any of the tests. It would be to pass. Too hard. This one we got on here. This one's perfect. This one has to go through.
No matter how you mix, mix with respect. Absolute, mix responsibly.
So everybody swing the stand there. Football highlights.
Getting that from YouTube.
Football highlights.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's see where we're going to go on here. This is a fun screen to play on. I tell you right now, a fun screens to play on. Let's do this one. Boom. If we get commercials, we got to reset them.
Not all of you love. I'm not going to get edged out.
The game is changing.
I know I come with a history. Not all of you love. I'm not going to get edged out.
Pull that one there. Put that one there. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Tony Jones, the backfield. No Alvin Kamara tonight. It's third, fourth.
Like I told you. Light gray screens, mixes, untested mixes, cancel mixes. We can pull your white levels too. With no problem.
Second and 6.
The question is, can you pull our contrast levels? That's the question.
And the flags come in. Wow.
I might watch the Super Bowl this way. Sit back in my recliner, watch it on the ceiling and the screen at the same time.
That's the understatement of the year. I was going to try his hand at the television. But this is a science experiment. Off the play action. Lawrence goes in zone, throwing, and it is caught. LeBis- Down the sideline.
4K demonstrations. 4K demonstrations. Let's do this one right there. And let's do, let me see what we got down here. 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Ooh, even better. We got to do this one right here. 3D koi fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
3D koi fish screensaver, relaxing.
Getting that from YouTube.
3D koi fish, relaxing.
Getting that from YouTube.
Screensaver, 3D koi fishing, relaxing.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's see if we got it on this one. Next one we can pull them over at the same time. 3D koi fish? No. 3D koi fish relaxing.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. Let me see, we get both of these. Which one is the thin garden? I think it's this one. No, it's this one. Yes, this one. And over here we have that one. Or is it that one? No, it's that one right there. Is that cool or what? Look at the ripples in the ceiling. Screensaver, ocean waves.
Getting that from YouTube.
Screensaver, ocean waves.
Getting that from YouTube.
Should we go on this one? I want more like, let me see, like this one right here.
Impossible. Zero sugar Chobani is here. Zero sugar Chobani has zero sugar?
Zero.
See, this technology allows you to think outside the box, design anything you want. Look how beautiful that looks. So if I'm having a stressful day, throw myself up an air mattress, throw on the fan over there, and just sit back and just stare at my ceiling. Watch the waves of the ocean run over your body. Interchangeable 3D block screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, let's do this one right here. Pipe cleaner screensaver. If I said that correctly.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. Let's do this one and this one at the same time. Tell me that's not cool. And again, if you notice, the background for this display is black. You can't pick that up on a gray screen. It's not going to pick up the effect as well. It has to be done on a black background in order to get the image to stand out. That's why you need black contrast. It's very important. It has the image that depth to it, detail, and it has to stand out. Can't get it off a gray screen. We can't do it. We got to do some screensavers on here. I wonder how long this is going to run for. I hope this runs all day, because I'm going to keep this on. Yeah, this is going to stay on all day. This is probably about an hour or so of this. I'm keeping this on. All right, hope you enjoyed the demonstration. Just showing the reason why, if you're basically investing your money in an untested, canceled gray screen paint, or any of the gray screen paint screens we done demonstrations, it's going to be quite a lot of certified screens we tested our technology against. I mean, like I said, if you want to spend $5,000 or $6,000 for a screen, that's not going to give you 100% contrast level. I mean, it's up to you. And especially if you're going to be having this on an untested mix that can't complete challenges, that can't do any of the demonstrations correctly, that has to cut corners, and most of all, has to cancel out. It means that the person doesn't have trust in their own product. Well, I want to put the challenge up right after this video is done, and that'll be it for today. Unless I find something else I'm going to basically post, but other than that, we're going to leave it with the challenge. Let's see if they can do it. Let's check the meter real quick, see what we got on the meter. Yeah. All right, with that being said, I'm out of here. Oh, let me go walk around this for a minute because I want to see this from a different angle. Definitely want to walk around this for a bit. I want to check it out from here. Oh, that's freaking sick. That's what I'm talking about. You're supposed to be to walk around this environment. You're supposed to see that screen light up. Heck, we'll give them this as a challenge. And the background must remain black at all times. I gotta get me a dedicated room where I can just basically just paint one of these in. All right, well, gotta go, and God bless.